Hey folks, quiet guy, keeps to himself, moving along. We are in this hex here, which I have down as 13M. First things first, we're going to roll for weather, so forgive me. I know it's crowded. Where's my... I'm really just using this as a dice roller, I kind of realized. So, let's see, is it 2d6? 2d6. Using Fantasy Grounds as an elaborate dice roller. And we get a 6, which that is icy, windy, dry. So, yeah, still crappy weather as we go into the forest. Actually, we're going to need that. I don't know why I did that. I guess because I don't like this. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. I kind of want that bottom part to show. Let's see. Really don't need the character sheets. I mean, kinda. I guess we can, on certain things we can roll and see what the number is. But yeah, so we have moved into that hex, which, just to bring that up real quick, can I bring up just the map? Yeah. This here is forest, and it's, as you can see, some snow. We are traveling in winter. And, well, we're running out of food. So we're going to forage. And it's a d20 roll. Let's see. It's a wisdom. So Jorn has no wisdom bonus. And it looks like neither one of them do. But we're going to roll twice. Will it give both? Let's see. We need a 15 or better. Oh, we got a 15. So, for those keeping score at home, we don't know which one. Yeah. Okay, so it'll show up like one was a 15, one was a 1. So, all right. So, yeah. Jorn was busy staring off into the distance as Jiselle happened to find some food. And we'll go on this table. Plants. This table can be used for foraging results. Okay, so... Alright, thank God it's edible. So we find 1. Herbs. Well, still something. And then it says roll these in how many rations worth are found. So, alright. So we get 3 rations. Okay. And, oh, we'll do another 4. Okay, so we're going to roll for an encounter. Ah, shit. Well, as out foraging, we come across something. So 2d6 again. Oh, humanoid. So we will roll reaction on the intelligence, because if it's humanoid, it should... Oh boy. It's hostile, so it's going to attack. This part doesn't... That just adds extra flavor. It doesn't really matter. So, how many? 1d6. Oh boy. A horde. We ran into this before. Good God. We might have to run. 4d6. Jeepers. Oh, Christ almighty. There's 21 of them. So in the wilderness, Oh, shit. Thank God. They're very distant, so that's good. What are they doing? They're eating something that might help us. What are they? There's our creatures, humanoid. 3. They're common. Come on. They're human size. So this is the thing I'm looking at. It's common. Oops. Well, here we go again. I have to get ready for work in a second here. We might have to come back to this. Yeah, so it's common. Then we roll a 4, human size, so another D6. Bugbears. I mean, good God. All right, so we're running, and we're going to pause it because I got to get ready for work. Work was fine. Actually, I was pretty busy. I had to kind of rewatch the video of what I shot already to go ahead and find out what happened this morning. Okay, so yes, we are going to flee. And evasion and pursuit right here. So when a side, PCs or monsters, decides to flee or avoid combat, the enemy must decide whether they wish to pursue. If they do not, the evasion automatically succeeds. Pursuit assumes that all characters are moving at far speed each round running. So exhaustion lasts a significant amount of time. The characters will be exhausted once it has concluded. So okay, so where's our oracle? We see the bugbears, and we both hightail it at fast as we can. I think it's even. Maybe likely. So where's my fancy dice roller? There we go. Let's get our. I do enjoy this. I hope you guys find it somewhat amusing. It's likely they're going to pursue. Do they? Yes. So we give it 10 minutes. Yep, they're still on our tail. We drop 1 ration of herbs to put it to even. If they're going to still be pursuing, they are. So at some point, nope. Let's drop another ration of herbs. Okay, they've given up. So we are down just 1 ration. But the bugbears are no more. And we are exhausted. So what we're going to do is bunk down for the night. We have, I believe, enough rations. We're going to split them. Our herbs, our delicious meal of herbs. And I think that's going to be it for this one, except we are going to set up camp. I'd like to think that I'd set it up so that one of the two, let's say, Jorn. So do we have any visitors of the night? Forest. Yeah, there's a 2 in 6 chance that we'll have something. So 1 or 2. Oh, goddamn. So Jorns notices some movement. We just want to get done with this day. That's all we're shooting for, folks. And he grabs his So we're in a wilderness, so it's a +1. Excuse me, a +1. Let's roll our 2d6. And we got a 6, so it's a 7. It's a beast. So here's our beast. So we're going to go right here, and then we're going to find out what's going on. So roll 1d6. We get a 5. It's aquatic. Didn't know. All right, fair enough. Guess we're close to a stream. And 2d6 to find out what. So 42. It's a pond skater. What that is. Okay. Let's check the beast thing. What happens? It is a 5. It may attack. How many is there? Well, it's just a 1. It is how far away? Not very far. It's far, so closest it can be. Creature's level. What is it doing? Sleeping. Well, let me go see what a pond skater is. Okay, found out what it was. It is a pond skater. I gave the stats from what I found on the internet. There's 2 different ones, and I'm just going to say this is average size. Still, pretty hefty little. It says large vermin is what I took it from. So Jorns, standing watch, wakes up his partner and points to where the pond skater is. And just that little bit of interaction, he has his crossbow ready and loaded. But just him waking up Jiselle is the... Okay, so I'm going to say it's likely that he would be aware, or that the animal would be. So 1 or a 2, it stays sleeping. Oh, it's awake. So we roll. Well, Jorns will get the first shot off. So that's all I can say to that. Should be a +1. So yeah, it did get the +1. Arrow flies over the critter's head. At this point, Jiselle is getting her battle axe ready. I'm going to say this is, let's see, how far away is it? It said distant, which, let me check my book. Apologies. So that thing, well, it says 240 feet, but I think it said far, so 60. What's the movement on this critter? Bear with me. Sorry, folks. 30 feet. Okay. It only flies when it has to. So 30 feet, it gets halfway, and Jorns fires another shot. Oh, thank God. This time he hits. Ooh, 6 points of damage. So, can't remember what this thing had. It had quite a bit. But they're hoping there's some treasure, oops, inside it. That just made it angrier. It is hauling towards them and would be up to the edge of the pond. And let's see, low numbers, it attacks Jorns, 1, 2, or 3. High, 4, 5, 6. Jiselle. It goes after Jiselle. AC of 14, 2 attacks. First attack. Ooh, is a hit. Other claw is a miss. Damage is 1d4 plus 1. Oops. So, -5 on Jiselle. We'll go with her attack. Let's see. +2. Yeah, that's a hit. Damage. Another 6 points. And over her shoulder, a crossbow bolt comes flying for another hit. That's some major hits. Okay. Will it flee? No. We're going to say no. So bottom 3, Jorns, top 3, Jiselle. Back to Jiselle. It attacks with a bite and misses. Jiselle attacks back. Hits. And oh well, it doesn't matter. And that does it. They got their first kill upon Skater. And I'm just trying to figure out. They cut it open. This is even odds. Is there anything edible? Yes. So they'll take that. How many rations do they get from this? Ooh, 6. 6 rations of pond Skater. I'm just going with even odds. Is there any treasure or anything like that inside? Well, darn it here. No. So that pretty well sums it up. They go rest for the rest of the night, and that ends this turn. So hopefully we'll start moving along better. I'm going to bed. Well, I'm going to edit this together. So wake up the next morning, and there was one other thing I wanted to do. So I don't know what's around me, but we're going to call this 1, like right there where I put that pond. And then we're going to go around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're not going to head back. So, yeah. Let's roll a d10. Because I'm going to say they're a little discombobulated after that battle. We roll a d10. 1 and a 2 would be 1, and so on. Okay, so they are going to go to that hex, which is And we open up 14L, and we're back in the forest. Let's go ahead and find some trees. There we go. That's where we'll start tomorrow, folks. Hopefully go a little quicker. Have a good one. As usual, be kind. I'm getting some sleep.